Hey, what's up, guys? So I know why I'm making this video now. You don't either. That's fine. The camera's gonna freak out. That's all perfectly fine. But everyone is apparently already doing their year review, decade in review kind of thing. So I was like, whatever, let's do this. Let's already get this started. There's not gonna be much editing in this anyway. I'm just want to ramble and talk about how my decade went, and yeah, that's what I'm here for. Uh, Anyway, this is weird. I'm not used to this, just talking straight into the camera. I'm trying to get better at that, but anyway. Um, my decade in review. Wow. When this decade started, I was 2 years old. How, how do you even review 10 years of 20 years of your life? Like, I don't comprehend it. um, yeah, I know. Anyway, let's just get started. When this decade started, I was, like I said, 2 years old. I was with my parents in a bad situation. I've been in a very bad situation, let's say, for a very long time. I've learned a lot from things that have happened to me, which I'm not going to get into whatever everything that happened to me because that's just, I know, the whole world doesn't need to know what happened to me, and I don't want to invoke any pity on anyone or anything like that. I don't want to be pitied because everything that happened to me happened for a reason, and everything that's happened to me taught me something. But yeah, anyway, let's just make it smaller. Let's not go decade wide because that I cannot even do. Uh, I don't know even how I would do that. So yeah, these last 3 years. Let's start with that. These last 3 years, everything changed. 3 years ago, I was miserable, alone. I was an introverted dickhead who thought he was the top of the world. Uh, no, that's bullshit. I did not think it was at the top of the world. But I was pretty miserable. Let's just start with that. Miserable and alone and fucking depressed. Yay for depression, right? All my gamers out there, yeah, yeah, huh? Yeah, okay. Anyway, I don't know why I said that or did that, but I know I'm uncomfortable right now. This is see discomfort. This is really not in my comfort zone. But anyway, so yeah, 3 years ago I was miserable, alone, depressed, whatever, in middle of nowhere, 4 kilometers from the closest shop, and I made the decision to get moving. I was like, fuck this. I'm done being in the situation. I'm done feeling sorry for myself, and I wanted to put in some changes, which all got inspired by this YouTube channel called Yes Theory, which I cannot be more grateful to them. Like they changed everything, and maybe someday I'll do a full length video or whatever the fuck about it, talk about it. But we'll see. There's something in the works, but people associated with the project aren't too keen. Let's just say, and it's hard to get something like this off the ground. So we'll see. But yeah. Uh, 2 years ago I did make that decision. Like I said, this is gonna be just rambling. There's no script, nothing. I'm just going off the cuff, and it's gonna make no sense. But I just want to talk about my decade. Well, these 3 years primarily. Um, and yeah, when I made that decision, I made a decision to become an extrovert. I imagined what an extrovert would feel like and what they would, how they would react and stuff. And I just started imitating that, and slowly I became more extroverted with a lot of effort, and every time there was something that happened that got in my way and I was just like, it made me feel uncomfortable, I wanted to get past that barrier and do it. Like right now. This is really uncomfortable, but I need to do it. I need to talk about this. So yeah, and with time I got better and better, and I feel like anyone can do that, and I'm not anything special. What I did isn't anything special, but I feel like I am proud of myself for the progress I've made in these 3 years at least. It was never easy, of course not, but what anything that is easy is generally not really worth it. I have noticed. Uh, well, you can make your life easy, but anyway, you can make your life easy for yourself, but you shouldn't like if something is too easy without you doing anything about it. Oftentimes, I've noticed there's a counterpoint. There's something gonna happen to balance it out. The universe likes balance. I've noticed. These are things I've noticed through just living life. And yeah, anyway. But yeah, 3 years ago, I also discovered photography. And before those 3 years, I was completely fucking lost. I didn't know what I wanted to do with my life. I never had any dreams, childhood dreams, or anything like that. And I started doing that. I started doing photography because my stepdad suggested it. And I haven't stopped. I mean, I could, of course, be more consistent in my uploads and work every day like till 3 a.m., 5 a.m. or all these influencers like idols and whatever working super late and putting in a lot of effort. It makes me feel like I'm not doing enough, but I feel like if I'm doing something that I'm making progress, even if it's not the fastest progress, if people appreciate the progress, if people see that there's work being done, even if it's not every single day and it's not consistent or whatever, I feel like that counts for something. That's how I try to justify it in any case. And I'm proud of being able to do at least that. Because 3 years ago, I couldn't even do that much. I was just. I gave up everything I started. Everything I did, what nothing was good for me. Nothing captivated me. Like photography, it's been 2 years almost now. No, actually, it's been over 2 years now, and it's still captivating me. I still love it. I still can't stop doing it. This is I've since I started photography. When I was starting photography, I was in the middle of fucking nowhere, 4 kilometers from the closest shop, in the middle of winter, and it was my only savior of being able to get out of that boredom. And I loved it. I have memories of just being in the fields, taking photos in the middle of the snow and seeing the sunset. It was beautiful. Uh, and now where I am today, like, of course, there's not snow, there's no beautiful weather or all this, but I have friends now. I have a lot of friends I can count on, and that can count on me. I've had I was so miserable about the fact that I couldn't get a girlfriend. I couldn't get this, that. Never even been on a date. Never even kissed a girl, whatever. This is getting a bit personal, but I know. I just this is an honest review of me. And now I have had that. I have had the experience of being with a girl, even if it's not anything, you know, be not PG clean or whatever. But I have that experience now, and I know what it's like. And Kenneth 3 years ago would have been like, that's impossible. But I did it. It happened. Even if at that time I thought it was mind boggling, it would never happen to me. But it has. And I know I'm kind of proud of being able to at least pull that off. Um, I know. These are just things that happened, and I know I'm proud of where I am today. Even if I don't always admit it to myself, and even if I complain a lot about a lot of things, and I know that can be a drag to my friends, and I'm so very grateful for them not abandoning me yet. But yeah, I'm happy where I am. Even if it's not always easy, even if depression is always lurking around the corner, and even if today I actually felt a little bit of it for whatever reason, I'm still here. I'm still breathing. I'm still going on, keeping on, doing stuff, living life, my best life. I'm trying to at least. Going out, seeing the world, making friends, making memories, and I'm proud of myself for doing it and getting out of my comfort zone. And that's mostly what this decade has been about, progress. That's the thing that tries I try to make me drive that drives me, sorry, um progress. I want to make progress. I want to keep evolving. I want to keep moving forward, because if I don't move forward, bad things happen. Let's just say it that way. But I'm proud of myself for finally starting to move forward and getting on that horse. Even if I take maybe much longer than others, I've taken much longer than others, and I'm still not doing really enough. I'm still proud of the progress I have made and the things that I am doing. And yeah, that's, I know, anticlimactic, but that's about it. Really, it's about all I wanted to say about my decade in review. Maybe none of this really made that much sense. Maybe none of you really care about this. Maybe this video goes out into the void and no one ever sees this. Uh, but I want to say it. And I want to also try to, in 2020, upload more often. I have certain videos I want to do. I still don't know how the fuck I'm ever gonna do them, because definitely out of my comfort zone, and I don't know. I'm bad with ideas. I'm not really good with ideas, which is why I love photography, because I can just go outside and see the ideas and figure them out while doing it. I don't have to necessarily stop and first imagine a whole scenario, which you have to kind of do with a video for it to be consistent. But yeah, anyway. That's about all I wanted to say, really. I know I'm not really looking much into camera and I'm zoning off a little bit, but it's not easy for me to just look into the camera and talk from the heart. But yeah, never been easy, but I'm proud of where I am. That's about the feeling that I'm feeling today at the end of this decade. But yeah, that's about all I want to say. Thank you for being here, listening for, oh my god, 12 minutes. This is probably gonna be cut at some certain points, trying to make it more streamlined, but I'm not gonna touch much of this. This is just me rambling about my decade, and that's what it's gonna be, pretty much. Yeah, I know. That's about all I wanted to say, I think. There's one more thing I wanted to say. Oh yeah. There, I remember, sorry. There's a video come out some point in the future, hopefully before the 30th. I'm gonna try make a video, and I'm gonna review my year with photography and see the progress I've made from the start of photography to now. And yeah, I know I want to do that and talk and see if I can see the progress I've made or not, and cringe at my old photos. Hopefully, if I don't cringe at them, that's a bad sign. But we'll see. Anyway, that's about it for this. That's about it for this video. I hope you have a wonderful day, evening, morning, day, evening, night. There we go. And I hope you have a wonderful 2020. Talk to y'all later.